I waved them down. He was going to kill everybody on the road. I'm off duty right now. I'm going home. I got all my gear in the back. I can show my credentials and everything.
Yeah.
Hey. Intention. I didn't do anything that would be...
While responding to a call, officers encountered Brendon Conklin, who was wearing police-style uniform items and driving a vehicle equipped with red and blue lights. According to police, Conklin used those lights to pull over a driver for speeding.
I called on them.
Yeah, that's...
I waved them down. He was going to kill everybody on the road.
What's going on with him?
Dude, he was going 11 on the road. Went in front of 3 other people. I'm off duty right now. I'm going home. I got all my gear in the back. I can show my credentials and everything.
Yeah, all right. We checked everything.
Yeah, what's up? He was going to, real problem. So I just stopped him, and I flagged the, I saw the Mark Columbus police officer. I flagged him down. I said, you need to fucking go talk to them right now. That's it.
Do you have a badge number? Oh, wow. Oh, you're federal. Okay.
During the stop, police say Conklin flagged down a Columbus police cruiser and displayed a badge, claiming to be off-duty after interacting with officers from Columbus and Westerville. Investigators became suspicious and started to look into Conklin's identification and vehicle, which is registered to a nonprofit organization in his name, the Ohio Fugitive Apprehension Program, with headquarters listed as Columbus Police Headquarters on Marconi Boulevard, officials said.
Just that way I can put it in the call.
He was just, I flagged down the first marked car that I saw.
Yeah.
He was a real problem on the road.
So he's going 11 miles an hour?
He was going 11 down here. He tried to drive into 2 other cars. The one person got a little bit road ragey on him.
Yeah.
And was following him like real close. The one guy that was gonna I think they're gonna go fight. So I just hit the lights on him real quick, and I waved the Columbus police officer over. I said, you need to get him right now, pull him over. He stopped right here in the middle of the intersection. I gave him commands 11 times on my radio with the lights on, turn right, turn right, turn right, get off the road, he didn't follow any instructions. I wasn't getting, I got no gear on right now. Everything's in the back, right? I saw the Columbus officer right here. I said, hey, whip around, and then that's where we're at.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot.
Are we good?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Do you want my card?
Sure, why not?
Just in case, whatever.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you.
Yep, thank you. Have a good night.
That's weird.
Right?
Yeah. He's 10-15. He's always calling in BS stuff. That guy right there. Yeah.
You guys have seen him before?
Yeah.
He's always over here doing
I've never
stuff?
seen him before.
He's always calling in stuff about 48s and stuff. He's like people from about people out of state. They're saying, dude, what do you want us to do with it?
But he's like legit though.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Because that's what we were trying to figure out. We were like, is this guy real?
I thought it was either you guys or then I was like, I was in security, then I was like...
Even the officers thought it was weird and something was suspicious. They then handled the driver that Conklin pulled over, who did not speak English.
Comprende? Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Later the same day, additional information came in. A complainant alleged that Conklin had impersonated an officer, presenting himself as one, and unlawfully detained someone using that facade. With this new report of detainment while acting as an officer, the situation changed. The police now had probable cause. Officers tracked Conklin again and came straight to his house.
Hey, Brendon.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, you remember me from last night?
Yeah, I do. What's going on?
So we had a couple more developments about that traffic stop. Can you come out here and talk to me?
Yeah. Let me get socks and shoes on.
Actually, you're under arrest right now.
Why am I under arrest?
Can I put your hands behind your back? For unlawful detainment and impersonating a police officer.
I have done none of that.
You have the right to remain silent.
For what?
Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You have the right not to answer any questions or make any statements until that time. You understand?
I do.
You got a pair of shoes, man? I do.
All right, wait a little bit.
I got one here right there.
Okay.
What is happening?
We'll explain it to you in just a minute, but we're gonna do what we need to do to make sure everybody's safe, okay?
Okay.
Very important question. Do you have any weapons or anything that could hurt us on your person?
I do not.
Okay.
What is happening?
Would you arrest her for impersonating a police officer?
How did I impersonate a police officer? I never impersonated any police officer ever.
We will explain all that later.
Can you explain this, please?
Go ahead and take a seat. We'll explain it.
All right, Brendon. So I know I already advised you your rights, but it was while the arrest was taking place. I want to make sure you understand them, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise each of these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay. So, first questions first. Do you have the original license plates that were issued to that car?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And where would they be in? So, because here's what we don't want to do. Those plates are fictitious. Okay? They're not the original Ohio plates that came on it.
Correct.
So, that being said, that vehicle is parked illegally without real license plates.
Okay. I've talked to the state.
Uh-huh.
All of that is in process. I think that there's a miscommunication here.
Okay.
Okay. My intention is never to impersonate law enforcement. I've never identified myself as such. I am licensed with the state. I am a fugitive recovery agent. Every interaction I've had with anybody, I've had all you guys involved asking for your assistance, and I have registration with the Attorney General's office and
Yes,
working
sir.
on the process with the state for the plates. It was a
Right.
safety issue on the plate just because of the nature of the job.
Right.
It's the same reason that my driver's license comes back to Marconi.
Right.
And it's a safety issue. It's not to impersonate anybody. It's
Sure.
to keep my family safe.
Well, what we want to do, rather than impound the vehicle, is if we can get those plates, we can install them because those ones are going to be collected as evidence.
Okay.
Two, once this is said and done, that emergency equipment is going to have to come off of there.
Okay.
So,
But again, that's it's still on an application with the AG's office.
okay. Well, to get to the meat and potatoes of things,
Okay.
because what you're being charged with is having fictitious plates on the car.
Okay.
A limit of number of lights required, which covers the fact that there's red and blue lights that were activated.
Okay.
Unlawful detainment because an unlawful traffic stop was conducted.
I didn't. He was already stopping.
Sir, let me explain it. And I'll let you say your piece. That way you have all the information. Okay. An unlawful traffic stop was conducted. An individual was detained, and their Fourth Amendment rights were violated. And in the process of that, red and blue lights were activated on that roadway with that address and everything coming back to 120. Like, that's impersonating a police
It
officer.
wasn't the intention.
So,
It was public safety, and it was to wave down a Columbus police officer, which exactly what I did. I never approached the individual. I never got out of the car. I never went to them. Never identified myself as anything. I did it to wave down the police officer and had him go talk to them. I did not detain anybody. I used the lights to signal for them to come because they were going to do harm to other people on the car.
Okay.
Which I do have the videos along with that.
You do have video?
On how they were driving
okay.
and asking them to stop in the other cars that were waving me down.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got a mark. Nothing that I did was to overstep the boundaries of anything. I understand our separation here, but that person was going to hurt somebody.
Okay.
And so I wanted to get you guys involved, which I did.
Right.
Gave you my card.
You did.
Everything I thought was above board. If there's an education here, if I crossed, I don't think that this needs to be an arrestable situation. We can figure out a way that I can say, okay, did I misstep in this action? But my intention here was not to do anything that you guys are saying. It was public safety, and it was to get you guys involved.
And I absolutely believe that you meant well. But based on our conversation last night and the statements of the Columbus police officers there, you told me that you activated your overhead lights, stopped the car, gave him 11 commands over the PA, pull to the right. You initiated
I asked him to get off the roadway while the Columbus officer was coming.
And the Columbus officer said you had him stopped.
Huh?
The Columbus
He wouldn't move. He was just stopped dead in the road. He was going 8 miles an hour, then 28, then 8, swerved a bunch of times, came over, almost hit another driver, and then stopped right in front of me. I got on the PA and said, please, I told him, I said, move to the right, move to the right. He was just sitting in the middle of a green light, and I saw the Columbus officer. I hit the lights, and I waved him over, and I said, hey, you got to get this guy right now. You got to get him. He goes, hey, who are you with? I said, I'm with the Ohio Fugitive Apprehension Program. That's exactly who.
Right.
We're a nonprofit, state of Ohio, right? He goes, okay, cool. Do you have your ID? I showed it to him. I showed it to you. Gave the card. If I didn't hit the lights, I was afraid somebody was going to get hurt.
Right.
I really was. And we are under review with the Attorney General office. The reason that our nonprofit was approved is because we're trying to get away from the wild, wild west of bounty hunting and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Going after the 100,000 open warrants and the 26,000 felony warrants that are out, right? As our opportunity to augment, but not to replace, and certainly not to impersonate.
Yes, sir.
This is very upsetting because I really am trying to do the right thing in the best way. And I feel like I was very transparent and very clear with everybody on who I am and what I'm doing. You were the same one that came out with the suicide call, right?
I don't believe so.
When we got the suicide call, I met up with you guys at Metzger.
I'm not recalling that. I'm not saying it wasn't me. I mean,
And I can tell you it'll never happen again because we need to look at the intent. Right? There was no intent here to do what these charges dictate that I was doing. I'm not, you know what I mean?
So, I guess my question is when we were speaking, I asked you for your badge number. You gave that to me.
Yes, sir.
And then I said, so you're federal.
I don't believe I think I called. I didn't respond.
You didn't respond.
No, I think I was saying, no, I'm state. And then the other guy was talking to me from the other side. I'm absolutely not federal.
Yeah. We're under the influence or in the impression at the time that, I even said to you, oh, you're federal. You didn't respond. You didn't correct me.
No. I think he was coming out from the other side because that part of it was on the because I reviewed the footage when I got back, and I heard you say that, and then I didn't respond, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, that's why I said, hey, do you want my card?
Right.
To make sure that there's no misunderstanding, right? Yes. Should I maybe? Hey, I'm state. Oh, hey, I'm part of. Our organization is a nationwide organization, right? But we're licensed through the state of Ohio.
Gotcha.
Technically, are we federal?
Yeah,
the group is, but look, I'm not saying I would never say I'm a federal agent or a nationwide agent or anything like that. My license is through the state of Ohio, and I can show you all that license information. I can give you all of my credentials. You can look at everything. If I fucked up on this thing, man, we can look. It won't happen again. This is not what I intended. And certainly not to misrepresent with you guys. I live here. You guys are my Westerville officers, right?
Right.
The last thing I'm going to do is tell you anything. I've had a great relationship with the county sheriff's office, which is normally who we get involved with everybody. Everything we do is supposed to be above board. That incident, that one incident with that vehicle, honestly, they were going to hurt somebody.
Sure.
And I got the first law enforcement agency that I saw involved. If that was this serious, I won't, listen, educate me. This is a new program. This is a new thing that we're trying to do the right way.
Right.
It shouldn't go this way.
So now, I believed you meant well.
Weird thing to ask, being that I'm on the other side, is this bondable? Am I coming home tonight? Or being that none of it is felony?
I don't. That's something we'll have to. You'll have to discuss
Well,
with
I
the
just want to
sheriff's
find
office.
out. I get that.
I would assume it will be.
Officers tracked Conklin again and arrested him that same day. They found and confiscated his police-style uniform gear and red/blue lights equipment as evidence. The arrest was made without a struggle. The Westerville Police Department charged Conklin with impersonating a police officer, unlawful restraint. Both charges relate to his use of law enforcement tools and his acting as an officer when he was not one.